Hey guys, welcome back to some more Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. We are back in Spain, baby. We are at the Don Vasconcelos household. We've got Lopez spraying the lawn. As always, it was exactly what he was doing when we were here before, like George said. Still mowing? Still watering the damn lawn. Yeah, good old Lopez is okay with us now. He trusts us. In the last video, we went to the site of Baphomet, of course, and went to that excavation site. A lot of puzzling, making fake keys, and making arguments, and getting Nico to talk dirty to painters, and all that kind of stuff. And managed to get into the excavation site and find out what the use for the chalice was. And now that's done, we are back in Spain to give the chalice back to the countess. So now that Lopez is okay with us, we are free to roam the Vasconcelos household, if you will. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go give this chalice back to the countess, because I'm sure she's missed it. I don't know how long technically we've been away from her, but oh yes, and we can pick this up, which is going to become very handy a bit later on. So I'm going to grab it now before I forget. There we go.
The mirror from Lopez's utility room. Yep, I was still looking great.
Still looking good, George. Right, okay. Let's go give this chalice back to the countess. There she is.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
There you go. Looks nice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Oh, it's good to be back. Okay, let's talk to her.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
I'm sure she'd love that, man. Take her to Paris. Show her the tomb of Don Carlos.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
It's fine. There is a way around this. So for now, we're going to say goodbye to the countess.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can't go this way. What is this, though?
It was a large window with shutters.
Can we look out of it? I've never actually done this before.
From the window, I could see the garden, including Lopez, who was still watering the damn thing.
Of course he was. What about out this window?
From the window, I could see some sort of balcony. It didn't look like it was used too often.
Ah, interesting.
It was a large window with shutters. There was a bookcase, bureau kind of affair. I didn't recognize any of the titles, apart from an ancient edition of Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
An old grandfather clock stood against the wall. I doubted the Templars had hidden anything in there.
Yeah. What about any of this? Aha.
Military hardware, medieval style.
It looks like the Templars.
I came here to solve a mystery, not go jousting.
No, it kind of looks like the Templars, like sign. That's what I thought it was. What's this?
The fire was made up and ready, waiting for the year to turn cold. It was way too warm to light the fire.
Oh yeah, I mean we're in Spain. Jesus Christ, I want to be doing that. All right, right. So what we do want to do is we want to go back out to the mausoleum, basically, because if you remember, there was a Bible in there before we found out about the the glass chessboard. So even though we forgot to ask the priest, it doesn't matter. She's got a Bible handy. If we go grab that and give it to her, we should be okay. And we're just going to walk straight in front of his hose. Doesn't even care. Look at that. Needed a wash anyway. It's fine. Because I believe the mausoleum should just be open. I don't think it's locked anymore. I think it's free for us to go into. There we go. Right, so let's pick up this Bible. And we're actually going to do something else while we're in here. So first of all, we're going to pick this up. I did say that this was going to come in handy at this point of the game. I'm going to shut the window. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our grease-stained tissue that we've had since pretty much the beginning of the game. I'm going to stick that on the end of this rod. And now we're going to light it. Why did George just take it off? George, put it back on. You plum. There you go. And now we're going to light the big candle. Now we wait. Ooh, some sort of key.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess, and had yielded up this, a complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Interesting, but what of? Key for what, exactly?
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but briefly. There wasn't a lot left.
I mean, the other thing is she's had that candle for like years, and it's like a unique thing, and we've just burnt it. Probably not the best idea.
It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
Yeah, look at our grease-stained tissue. It's gold now.
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
That's cool. All right, so yeah, we've got the Bible.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
So let's go back to the countess. And we should be able to figure out what these biblical references are. And she might be able to make heads or tails of what the hell it all means. And luckily, George remembers these biblical references. We don't have to remember them as the player. So, because sod that, there was a lot there. I'm not going to be remembering all that kind of stuff. Right, in we go. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I sneezed. And it was loud. Alright. Let's get up the stairs. We're back, Countess. We're back.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Whew. Okay.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what's it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is their mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to show her this, because she might go mad. But anyway. Okay, should we just do it anyway?
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it? What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Yeah, we dang sure did do the right thing. Right, let's go talk to Lopez then. Because he might know that of a well that's around. I mean, we haven't physically seen one since we've been here, so I guess we go and ask him.
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
Because he might know. Because like he said, the garden is his place of home, so I would assume that if anyone's going to know, he's going to be the man for the job. Okay. Lopez, I need you, buddy.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's talk to him about this.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
No, it's cool. She realizes how important finding this key is.
Yeah. Thankfully, she realizes how important the key is.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
I'm sure we will.
So the countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Okay, so before we talk to him
Catch
about
you
that,
later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
he just said that we should tell her about that. So let's see if we can do that. Because I don't want to miss anything if it is a thing. Put it that way. It'd be interesting to get her view on it and see what she says. I mean, she might not say anything, but let's see.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Okay, here we go.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
Exactly.
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere.
Damn.
If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
This is why I love this story part so much. Damn. So the children might still be here.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
All this time. Alright, let's go back down to Lopez and we'll ask him about the well now. Alright. Lopez, I'm back again. Sorry, I got distracted, but I needed to talk to the countess. I needed to know.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Of course he does.
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Alright, bud, here we go.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the de Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Damn, that was a long time. So there was a well here somewhere.
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
With a stick.
Eh?
You know, you get a stick
Yeah.
and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
So I'm pretty sure that if we go to this one, there's nothing on it. I know where to get the actual
I
branch
went over
from.
to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Okay, so yeah, where we want to get it from is over here. What a way to find water. Water, not water. I think it's this one.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Okay, got one. Yep, there it is. Back to Lopez.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got the stick.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
I'm sure we will. Yep, still going. Oh, he's doing something different. Now he's sunbathing, reading a book. We're still walking around with a stick. Oh, this is hilarious. George walking around for hours with just this stick. Oh, this is funny.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
Oh. Oh?
The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Holy damn.
It's been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Oh man. We found it. Oof. Alright.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Me and you both, George.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat. I'd need tools to move all that stuff. Heavy equipment that just wasn't available.
Look at this beast, though. The lion's mouth. That was in the Bible as well.
A great stone lion's head with a gaping maw full of fangs. As far as I knew, nobody had cast eyes upon it for centuries as it stood, waiting in the cool shadows. The words of the psalm kept running through my head.
Yep.
Save me from the lion's mouth.
Yes, indeed.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Oh. Oh,
I could
no.
hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Oh, no. Yeah, so you can actually die. You can actually die at that part. If you don't move out of the way in time, it just squashes you.
Oh, very funny, you psychos.
Senor Stobar! Senor Stobar! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, if you're curious, like, about the death scenes in this, you can always look it up, I guess, on YouTube, because you can die quite a few times in this game. But okay, so that's broken away. What's here now, though? Is the question.
In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything out.
Okay.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Well, that's why I brought the trusty mirror with me. Because it's going to come in handy right now. And we are literally at the end of this section, guys. This is going to be it.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
And we also have... da-da-da, the key. There it goes.
Open sesame! Another secret door.
Of course, let's go. And there they are. There's the children. The lost children. So they were hidden. And they died in there. Oh, that's what gives me goosebumps.
Before I
It's
left,
so
though,
good.
There was one last thing to do.
Such a good storyline.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess.
Nope, because it was with the children.
I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
That's crazy. Back in Nico's apartment. So there we go. That's it. Oh, it's Lobino.
George, welcome back.
Come in, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, Josh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man. What a section of the game. So good.
The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Of course.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, Josh.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
Georges found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square.
Yep.
One of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
Luckily,
And
no.
finally, we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is
These
it? What
two.
do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
There it is. We're going to Scotland. Boys and girls, ladies and gents.
I can't go.
Ah.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I'm going to end this one here. So there we go, that's Spain. That's one of my favourite sections of the game. And we are going to Bannockburn. We're going to Scotland next. And that will be the finale of Broken Sword. This is going to be the last episode. Well, not this one. The next one is going to be the last episode. The final stage for this game. I've had a ton of fun. I can't wait to do this last recording, and can I just say this has all been one whole session. So from when we snuck into the museum right up till we do this last episode has been one whole session, and this is how much fun I've had with this game. So for now, I'm going to leave you guys off. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on this video. I would really appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber, you can do that today. It's absolutely free. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy. And as always, take care of yourselves, look after each other. And I will see you guys in the finale of Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Take care, guys. See ya.